call 235-6947 today. Cathedral Credit Union. Member owned. Member focused.
Tobago. Ask about our cash and transit service. It's safe, risk-free, reliable, and timely. We provide safe banking delivery for all business types and sizes with highly trained staff, 24/7 monitoring, coordinated emergency response, and a well-maintained fleet of armored vehicles. Contact us at 660-7723 or visit our website at www.mi4securitytt.com to sign up today.
Have you visited Tobago Channel 5's Facebook or Instagram pages lately? Well, check them out now for all the interviews and up-to-date news. Remember to like, share and follow for Tobago news and current affairs information at your fingertips.
Cathedral Credit Union is celebrating big. Get up to $81,000 at just 0.8% interest with our anniversary loan. And because Christmas is in the air, we're spreading cheer with up to $60,000 at only 1%. Visit cathedralcutt.com or call 235-6947 today. Cathedral Credit Union. Member owned, member focused.
Mi4 Security Services Company is the most advanced security service in Tobago. Ask about our cash and transit service. It's safe, risk-free, reliable, and timely. We provide safe banking delivery for all business types and sizes with highly trained staff, 24/7 monitoring, coordinated emergency response, and a well-maintained fleet of armored vehicles. Contact us at 660-7723 or visit our website at www.mi4securitytt.com to sign up today.
Have you visited Tobago Channel 5's Facebook or Instagram pages lately? Well, check them out now for all the interviews and up-to-date news. Remember to like, share and follow for Tobago news and current affairs information at your fingertips.
Active Grid Patrol System launched in Tobago. Tobago Budget Day is June 22nd and Senator John Bates replaced. Good evening, Tobago. I'm Natalie Singh. Thank you for tuning into Channel 5 News for Friday, June 5th, 2026. Chief Secretary Farley Augustine says the Police Tobago Division has fewer excuses now for unsolved crimes with the launch of the new Active Grid Patrol System. Augustine says it is a significant step towards enabling law enforcement to monitor respond to and manage public safety challenges across Tobago. Modern policing requires modern tools, and this initiative brings the technology home.
This system therefore enhances our ability and the ability of the TTPS to act swiftly, intelligently, and effectively, which means that the TTPS is running out of excuses for why we can't solve.
Augustine added that the system is not just about technology, it is about creating safer communities, reducing response time, detecting suspicious activity sooner, improving coordination among officers, deploying resources where they are needed, protecting and saving lives, and making people feel safe.
And so the people of Tobago, as do the people of Trinidad, deserve to feel safe in their homes, safe in their communities, safe on our roads, and safe while conducting our daily lives. Safety is not a luxury. Safety is a prerequisite for development.
Augustine called on Tobagonians not to fear, but to embrace the new technology, as there is no running away from it.
Having the technology means that some of our privacy is no longer with us. But I don't know any modern society anywhere in the world that there is 100% privacy and also a guarantee of safety. The trade-off is we get safety by allowing the police to track our movements on the road. Simple as that. Do not fear the technology. I had an experience recently where I posted online a clip from the transit launch in Scarborough. And I was, just happy to see people utilizing the transit launch as they wait for the buses to go all the way up to Charlottesville and Lansome.
The Chief Secretary gave the keynote address at the launch of the Active Directive Patrol Grid System in the Tobago Division on June 5th at the Tobago Institute of Technology Limited. The launch of the Tobago arm of the Active Directive Grid Patrol System marks a decisive transformation of the police service. Top Cop Alistair Guevara says these changes will benefit Tobago substantially.
We are merging the operational strength of the Tobago Division with the E999 unit and the Traffic and Highway Patrol into a single coordinated platform. This initiative is designed to maximize the use of limited resources, ensuring that police visibility is not only constant, but reassuring to the law-abiding citizens while serving as a clear deterrent to the criminal element.
Guevara added that the initiative is only one of the ongoing measures stated since the National Operations Center was placed under the management of the police service.
The establishment of a tactical response unit with canine support at the Piarco International Airport, and the introduction of specialized teams such as the school-oriented policing, home invasion team, anti-extortion unit, and most recently the diplomatic security unit.
Guevara says the Active Directive Grid Patrol embodies the principle of customer-oriented policing, in which the police responds in real time into situations on the ground.
So when stranded passengers, pensioners, and school children were left vulnerable during the recent maxi-taxi strike in Trinidad, the TTPS did not stand aside. We did not stand idle. We deployed resources to ensure public safety was maintained. That is the standard we are setting, and it is a service that is proactive, compassionate, and unwavering in our duty to the citizens of Trinidad and Tobago.
The initiative, Guevara says, is about making citizens feel it's secure, ensuring that the police is present, visible, and effective, and strengthening Tobago's security landscape. Guevara says modern policing is not just reactive, but anticipatory, not only forceful, but compassionate, not only visible, but effective. Meanwhile, retired Acting Commissioner of Police, MacDonald Jacob, outlined some of the immediate benefits of the new active directive grid patrols. He said it is a unique way of conducting patrols to ensure officers are actively directing. Without this strategy, officers would be engaged in random and ineffective patrolling. Jacob says a 2022 project demonstrated the effectiveness of this patrol approach.
The Traffic and Highway Patrol seized 33 firearms for the first time within a 2-month period, because they were actively directed and their approach was different. The Trinidad and Tobago Police Service, the Commissioner recognized that that approach, where they've been very active out there, could reap benefits for the Trinidad and Tobago Police Service.
Jacob says the divisional operational centers at Sherburne Police Station will be the epicenters for patrol operations in Tobago, actively feeding information in real time to increase their efficiency.
There will be a direct link to the main operational center in Trinidad and to the National Operation Fusion Center, where some of the same tools that I mentioned earlier will be now channeled to the Sherburne Divisional Operational Center.
Jacob says real-time information includes facial recognition, vehicle recognition, the crime journey, and CCTV footage, all of which are collected and available to units on patrol. Jacob says data will be uploaded, analyzed, and compared with crime patterns to help with decision-making on how patrols are deployed. Jacob spoke at the launch of the new active patrol grid system for the Tobago Division on June 5th. Secretary of the Division of the Environment, Climate Resilience and Energy, Darren Henry, is urging Tobagonians to recommit themselves to safeguarding Tobago's natural heritage. His statement comes as Tobago joins the world to mark World Environment Day today. In his statement today, he says every resident, household, community, business, school, organization, and institution has a role to play in protecting the environment and securing a sustainable future. The Secretary notes that through conservation, sustainable practices, renewable energy, community engagement, and environmental education, Tobago can build a stronger, more resilient island. What is needed, the Secretary says, is intentional conservation. This year's theme is Climate Action, inspired by nature for climate for our future. Livestock farmer Kyle Joseph is responding to motorists who complain about livestock roaming the highway. Joseph says it is more harmful to animals if they are not allowed to roam freely.
I think what I'm doing is challenging the laws of farming, because people not taking it at a big span. Everybody tie sheep, and a man going to tell me, tie a sheep on them. I have 300 sheep.
Yeah.
So it doesn't make sense I try to even tie sheep. But if you look at the other long-time farmers who have big estates, they have a lot of land, so the animals not coming outside.
Yeah.
So if you pass by my pasture, they eat right down. So don't care how much I fence up the place, they're breaking it down to still come out.
He also tells motorists that there are street signs which indicate a speed limit for certain areas because there are livestock farms in those areas.
Okay, so you have 4 cow farmers or 5 cow farmers.
Right, I've never come, but
yeah,
I follow
Mr.
you.
Bishop, myself, Otley, Mr. Pantin, and my other partner named Fireboy. About 5 of us in a whole area. So all them cows is not my cows.
Right.
People now tying the cows on the side of the road, and because my cows on them fenced area, they jumping out and go on lime with the cows on the side of the road and then walk to eat what they had to eat. So everybody looking for grass. But yet, only going to what's the gas station, it have some cow sign where you hardly seen.
Joseph laments that the laws governing farming are outdated.
We need to revise certain things because we're still going by 1945 laws. If you read what farming and Your sheep not supposed to go in nobody pasture. These things need to be revised. THA responsible for the roads and for farming.
Right.
We are the one new way for that. So let me come together and fix Tobago.
Joseph was speaking on the Rise and Shine morning show earlier today. This is news on Pulse 89.5 FM and Tobago Channel 5. We take a short break. When we come back, lots more.
Rand Credit Union.
You can make your goals unfold, go get it. You can live your dreams on a team, let's do this. You can get the help you need to succeed. Man, got it do, and you can believe that you can be. Today you can live that dream. Pull up to the job and survive the week with Rand Credit Union. Yes, you can, yes, you can.
Come in and live your best life today with Rand Credit Union.
Do you want to be called doctor? The School of Higher Education shall, in conjunction with the prestigious Wolf University, presents a Doctors in Business Administration DBA. Earn a lifetime honor that certifies you with the highest level of academic excellence in a UK-based DBA. With triple certification for less than 100,000 TT dollars, ACTT recognized world-class university and international recognition, easy payment plan, 100% retention rates, no foreign travel. Call the School of Higher Education Shell at 362-6205 or 797-1076 so you can be called doctor.
Welcome to the speed round of getting money right. Let's begin. Name some of the red flags associated with an investment scam.
Pressure tactics to invest.
Correct.
Promise of money if you bring friends.
Correct.
Request for personal information.
Correct. Bonus question. What is the penalty for operating a pyramid or Ponzi scheme?
$10 million and 10 years in prison.
Correct. Well done. The scores are even, so we go to our tiebreaker question. You receive money in your account from an investment company and they tell you to transfer it to a third account. Does that sound right?
I think about it and that's not right.
Congratulations, you tinker. Getting money right is brought to you by the TTSEC. Visit investigatettt.com to access free learning resources and check the TTSEC for a list of registered individuals and securities. The Trinidad and Tobago Securities and Exchange Commission. You invest, we protect, everyone benefits.
As you come in. Long time I see you. This station pumping. Ready for children party. Mommy! Jay, you can't go nowhere with these children. And you know you can't depend on Kevin, neither Stephen to see about them. Yes. Total waste. So I supposed to stay home whole time? Jada is 12. She could see about that. You just leave Jada to see about Kia and Kayla? I thought it was your mother or your sister. Who? Them always busy. Jada could handle that. She cooking and cleaning a long time. And the next two, better know what time it is. It's only me, you know. I will talk to my mother. She just home these days. She will make sure the children okay. Alright. Let me see the moves for later.
Before you ramage, make sure the children okay. Call 996 to report all child abuse now. A message from the Children's Authority of Trinidad and Tobago.
Welcome back to news here on Pulse 89.5 FM and Tobago Channel 5. June 22nd is Budget Day. This was announced by Finance, Trade and the Economy Secretary Petal Ann Roberts at the Post-Executive Council media briefing on June 5th.
It will be held on Monday, June 22nd at 10 a.m. and the budget debate will be held on Thursday, June 25th at 10 a.m.
She said the budget will be based on THA's blueprint.
The budget will be anchored on the Tobago's blueprint, which is the official medium-term policy framework used to guide Tobago for fiscal 2027 to 2030. It's actually a 4-year plan that emanated from the Strategic Development Planning Pathway.
She added that the blueprint is a 20-year plan that will focus on Tobago's development.
We will be prioritizing our initiatives based on economic activity or stimulating economic activity, creating sustainable employment, attracting investment, improving competitiveness, strengthening food security, enhancing productivity, delivering long-term returns for Tobagonians. And there's a very important aspect that we want to look at in this fiscal, and it's social inclusion.
On January 1st this year, the Tobago People's Party launched its 99-page manifesto titled The Blueprint for Tobago for 2025 to 2045. The Finance Secretary also outlined the THA budget's policy focus.
Sustainable tourism, food security and food sovereignty, digital transformation and innovation through the improvement and implementation of digital infrastructure across the island of Tobago. We're going to focus on building advanced institutional capabilities across the public sector, and that would include the systems, the people, the technology, the processes, the governance structure, and all the resources necessary to effectively deliver services.
She spoke further on the June 22nd THA estimates.
Another one of the policy areas of focus in 2027 would be climate resilience, climate adaptation, and environmental sustainability. So it means that in every project, in all that we do, we will take into consideration how we protect and take into consideration what is happening in the climate and adapting to those changes. Another focus area is the improvement in public infrastructure, and this would include housing or road infrastructure or drains, all our public infrastructure. It would also include transportation and coastal protection.
According to the law, the THA must submit its budget estimates to the central government in Trinidad by June 30th annually for it to be part of the national budget, which is usually presented to the Parliament by the Minister of Finance in September or October. Meanwhile, Chairman of the TNT Chamber of Industry and Commerce, Tobago Division, Curtis Williams, says the June 22nd date for the presentation of the Tobago budget is not a last-minute date. Williams, who was reacting to the budget announcement, says the timing had been in the works, as Secretary of the Division of Finance, Petal Ann Roberts, had told his members during the consultation process to expect a late June presentation of the budget. Commenting on the consultation process, Williams said his members spent hours explaining all the issues which the business community faced in Tobago. Williams said he is looking forward to the Tobago budget, which will be presented later this month. Former Prime Minister Dr. Keith Rowley expressed pride that Trinidad and Tobago will hold a non-permanent seat on the UN Security Council from next year, emphasizing that the groundwork was laid during his tenure to highlight the country's diplomatic ambitions. In a June 5th social media post, he thanked former Foreign Affairs Minister Dr. Amory Brown and technical and diplomatic officers in Trinidad and Tobago and abroad. However, Dr. Rowley sounded a word of caution, saying that now that TNT has accepted the position, the nation must be careful how it acts in the position. He said TNT threw caution to the wind, allowing the nation to be used for the kidnapping of a foreign head of state. The government ridiculed CARICOM's neighbors, thereby diminishing TNT's diplomatic security. He said that TNT violated the UN Charter and international law by supporting the continued U.S. military murder in local and international waters. Dr. Rowley added, quote, "I trust that there will be a reset and rethinking by the government of Trinidad and Tobago so that when the inevitable votes come to the Security Council, we will not be found wanting on issues such as opposition to the genocide in Gaza and support for the two-state solution," end quote. Addressing the Cuban humanitarian crisis and decades-old blockade of the Cuban people, the former PM said TNT will be expected to advocate for respect for international law and the UN Charter, meant to protect all nations. He warned that TNT cannot mumble platitudes about women, children, and small arms while deflecting on the bigger issues of principle and interest. Congratulations keep pouring in on Trinidad and Tobago's placement on the non-permanent seat on the United Nations Security Council for the 2027-2028 term. In a statement, Minister of Planning, Economic Affairs and Development Kennedy Swarat-Singh extended congratulations to Prime Minister Kamla Persad-Bissessar and the government of the Republic of Trinidad and Tobago on the historic accomplishment. He said that securing the support of 181 countries is a direct reflection of the strategic vision and tireless diplomacy of Prime Minister Kamla Persad-Bissessar, whose engagement with world leaders and unwavering advocacy for our nation's interests have elevated Trinidad and Tobago's standing on the global stage. The minister also said that although membership on the United Nations Security Council is viewed through the lens of diplomacy and international relations, it has implications for national development. Meanwhile, former Foreign and CARICOM Affairs Minister Dr. Amory Brown thanked all foreign services and others who have worked to secure Trinidad and Tobago a non-permanent seat on the council. He said it was years in the making and the work of many other people long before the UNC took the reins of government. This is news on Pulse 89.5 FM and Tobago Channel 5. We will be back after these.
It's that time again.
Guys, we're at it again.
Are you ready?
Rally around Tobago, it is back and bigger than ever.
Showtime in 5, so let we start it.
Pulse Rat Race is on.
On June 6th, Pulse 89.5 annual island-wide scavenger hunt returns from Crown Point to Charlottesville and back. This year, the winner takes it all in Rat Race Tobago. It's going to be our most extreme one yet. It's going to be blood, sweat, and tears. I hope you know Tobago, because if you do, this is your chance to win the grand prize of $10,000.
$10,000.
June 6th, we rally around Tobago. Registration begins April 5th. Check out Pulse 89.5 social media pages for the online link, or come down to our head office located at number 6567 Lambo Signal Hill Road.
Registration fee is only $600.
Rally around Tobago, the Rat Race. It's on.
Stay tuned to Pulse 89.5 FM for the details.
Escape to elegance at Le Chateau Suites Tobago. Gated privacy, breathtaking villas, unforgettable memories, where Caribbean dreams become reality.
Cathedral Credit Union is celebrating big. Get up to $81,000 at just 0.8% interest with our anniversary loan. And because Christmas is in the air, we're spreading cheer with up to $60,000 at only 1%. Visit cathedralcutt.com or call 235-6947 today. Cathedral Credit Union. Member-owned, member-focused. You
You can now get whatever you need whenever you need it anywhere in Tobago with Tobago. Your meals, medication, groceries, and shopping all delivered directly to you. No more hassle, no more stress. Get the Tobago app today on Google Play or Apple App Store.
That's TAPPOGO and let us deliver to you.
Check our website at www.tapogo.app or call the experts at 494-TOGO and 484-4746. Tobago. Relax. We will get it to you. Tobago's at your service.
MI4 Security Services Company is the most advanced security service in Tobago. Ask about our cash and transit service. It's safe, risk-free, reliable, and timely. We provide safe banking delivery for all business types and sizes with highly trained staff, 24/7 monitoring, coordinated emergency response, and a well-maintained fleet of armored vehicles. Contact us at 660-7723 or visit our website at www.mi4securitytt.com to sign up today.
Welcome back to news here on Pulse 89.5 FM and Tobago Channel 5. The seat of opposition Senator Janelle John Bates has been declared vacant. She is a senator who assisted former Health Minister Terence DeArsing with his testimony to the Public Administration and Appropriation Committee while being a committee member. The declaration was made by Senate President Wade Mark during the sitting of the Senate today.
The President, in exercise of the power vested in her and acting in accordance with the advice of the leader of the opposition, is empowered to declare the seat of a senator to be vacant. Now, therefore, I, Christine Carla Kangaloo, President as aforesaid, acting in accordance with the advice of the leader of the opposition, in exercise of the power vested in me by the said section 43 subsection 2E of the Constitution, do hereby declare the seat of you, Janelle John Bates, to be vacant with effect from the 5th of June 2026.
On May 1st, John Bates offered her resignation and apologized to Parliament for the controversy. In the same sitting, the Parliament voted to remove her from the committees of Parliament. Opposition leader Penelope Beckles was criticized for prolonging the acceptance of John Bates' resignation. Attorney at Law Dr. Margaret Rose replaces John Bates. She took the oath of office today. The People's National Movement has officially welcomed Senator Dr. Margaret Satya Rose to its bench in the upper house. According to the PNM, Senator Dr. Rose has a wealth of legal and policy expertise and brings more than 30 years of legal experience to the Senate. As an accomplished attorney at law, public policy researcher, and educator, she is an internationally respected specialist in public procurement governance and commercial law and in anti-corruption systems. She also holds a Doctor of Policy Research and Practice from the University of Bath in the United Kingdom. The PNM also said that throughout her career, she has advised various governments, public institutions, and international organizations on regulatory compliance and public sector reform. Her courtroom experience includes serving as counsel in high-profile commissions of inquiry and appearing before the Judicial Committee of the Privy Council. The PNM's leadership expressed immense confidence in the new senator's ability to advance ethical leadership and promote integrity within public institutions. Leader of the opposition, Penelope Beckles, MP, said, quote, Senator Dr. Rose has a rich and outstanding record of professional achievement, public service and academic excellence. Her expertise in governance accountability and legislative scrutiny will significantly strengthen the opposition's contribution in the Senate, end quote. The opposition leader also said she expects a new senator to serve the people of Trinidad and Tobago with distinction, integrity and commitment. Beckles also extended her gratitude to the former senator, Mrs. Janelle John Bates, for her commitment and contributions over the past year. Reaffirms the party's collective mission to restore good governance to Trinidad and Tobago. The People's National Movement has extended its warmest congratulations to Senator Dr. Rose as she begins her contribution to national development and the parliamentary process. We take a look at the weather now. Tropical waves traversing the area mostly fair with a light breeze and the odd isolated shower closer to midnight. Tomorrow, instability associated with a tropical wave, partly cloudy, hazy and at times breezy with scattered isolated showers. Winds may gust in or near showers. Winds east and northeast to east-southeast, 5 to 35 kilometers per hour. Seas are moderate, waves in open waters 1.5 meters to 2 meters in sheltered areas. Near 1 meter, occasionally choppy. High tides at 7:15 a.m. and 8:31 p.m. Low tide 1:09 a.m. and 2:05 p.m. Sunrise at 5:39 a.m. Sunset at 6:24 p.m. Tomorrow's temperature will meet a maximum of 30 degrees Celsius and fall to 25 degrees Celsius. Let's recap the headlines before we go. Active grade patrol system launched in Tobago. Tobago Budget Day is June 22nd. And Senator John Bates replaced. That does it for tonight at the Channel 5 News Desk. Have a good night and a great weekend.